Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky things include the box office. Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyone? Bueller? It's a terrible joke. Because this is the Hopefully Awesome Show, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I recap all the nerdy news from the previous week where we nerd out together and do all kinds of stuff. Hello, everybody. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
For those who weren't with us last week, I don't know. We sound weird.
You sound muffled in my ear headphones.
Hello.
Do we sound weird?
Everybody, let us know if we sound weird. I feel like we sound weird.
I know you'll let us know.
This happens to us every time we move the audio.
Hello.
If this is, if you didn't watch us last week, we weren't here last week.
I was sick.
I was sick. So now I'm not. And so we're here. That's it. That's the whole
miracle.
Story. Sorry. I don't know. I got nothing for you.
Miracle.
Miracles can happen to those who love them. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, boy.
That's from something.
Something? Like radio? Matt's trying to do coffee again.
I don't think you sound weird. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, Jariana.
Jariana in the chat, everybody.
I flipped my headphones around the right way,
yeah.
and they sound right now.
Well, there you go.
So that was part of my problem.
Okay, well, I think my problem is just maybe
You're
got
weird.
some earwax or something. You know what I mean?
Be like Shrek, make a candle out of it.
Hey, I once tried the ear candle thing.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
It's lies.
It's lies.
Let's see
It's funny
here.
though, seeing a flame get that close to somebody's head.
It was weird. It felt good at first.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't. Shout out to Jariana in the chat.
Well,
A member of the Hopefully Awesome YouTube community.
Yeah.
Channel membership. Everything okay?
I got kicked.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
And I just want to say we made some updates. We got another member joined.
Whoop, whoop.
So we got an additional emoji in the chat.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of our super nice playback, do we have?
We have 2 Super 90s playback emotes now.
It's our most popular show. Let's be honest.
He's like right behind you. Like, there you go.
There he is. This guy right here.
Joey.
Go
Mets.
Yo. So yeah. So now we got 5 emotes. There we go. That's
5
good.
Nights at Freddy's.
And think about it. And I also updated the badges now, Maggie. You see that? Jariana's got a nice little Hopefully Awesome themed badge around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool as shit?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Matt.
It's pretty. I tried. I put chocolate and it's the almond milk. It's because it's almond milk. Your tongue's blue.
I know.
Hey, so before we get into it, I forgot to make a graphic for it. So we're just gonna. This isn't gonna be the beginning. Like this isn't gonna be the beginning of the slideshow. But Matthew Perry died over the weekend. Chandler Shenandoah Bong, Miss Shenandoah Bong. That's from the show.
I know.
I don't understand why we keep losing people like Matthew Perry when, people like Keanu Reeves are just walking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You mean, like, wait, I don't... You're trying to be funny.
So I am.
You're trying to be Chandler Bing.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Nothing against Matthew Perry.
Oh.
He wrote a book.
Yeah.
In his book, he said, why do we have to lose River Phoenix when people like Keanu Reeves are still just walking around? Right? Well, looks like John Wick won this round, buddy. Because he died. That's for you, Matthew Perry. I got nothing against Matthew Perry.
No, I don't either.
Like, I know I'm coming across like a huge asshole right now.
I'm about to say, for somebody that has watched Friends as much as you have, and loves Chandler, the character of Chandler,
Matthew Perry in recent years has been not great. Okay,
yeah,
that's the thing. Is like
I think he let his crap get to him sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Like, how many times did he like relapse on drugs and have to?
I mean, that sucks, honestly. Like,
and
that,
I know that messes with your mind. And also, I was reading up on like one of the articles about him that he set up a sober house for others.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I know, I mean, the countless people that he has acted with.
Yeah.
Over the current years, like I was thinking about when him and Thomas Lennon did. Oh crud!
17 again.
No,
because I did that.
Yeah, they did.
But you're talking about The Odd Couple.
Yeah, The Odd Couple.
Yeah,
that show. I watched it.
Also, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah,
classic.
But and also I loved him and Salma Hayek and Fool's Rush In.
How'd you feel about the whole 10 Yards? The sequel to the whole 9 Yards.
I never got to watch those.
You didn't miss anything.
Like, I know him and Bruce Willis, like, butted heads and stuff. That's all I knew.
Did they?
Yeah. Like in the movie.
Yeah. It was a Meet the Parents kind of situation. Yeah. You know? Not really. Not at all. Yeah. But I'm just going to say that it was. Because why not? No, it's crazy. I mean, obviously, if you're dealing with any kind of drug addiction, I mean, that's not necessarily what happened in this case, but, you know, his past, he did have drug addiction issues, alcoholism. If you're dealing with that, definitely seek help, you know, reach out to the people that are qualified to give you the assistance you may need to climb out of that, for sure. Again, not saying that that's how he passed away, but you know, just given his history and stuff, like, I think he would want everyone to be aware that that's something that's available to people when needed. So,
and you're not alone.
That's right. You know what else is not alone?
Box office.
God damn.
What?
Just, what a transition. What a transition. It's time for the news.
Good news, everyone.
Are we the worst?
No, I think he would have appreciated it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, let's say he would have. Let's just say he would have, whether he would have or not. By the way, we got some fidget stuff.
Yeah.
While we was doing the Maggie, you want to show off your cat?
This is my cat.
While we was doing the Loki video. This past Thursday, I kept like playing with my pen.
Yeah,
and I was like, you know what? I need something to fidget with. It'd probably. I
also have a steam bun.
Oh yeah. Check this out, everybody.
And you don't know what color you're going to get when you open it, so it's like all squishy. Why? No, Matt, don't be gross. You're not even showing yourself.
I just want people to be like, what the fuck is he doing?
You're not even... Get it off of me.
There, see. Oh, there we go.
No, Jerry Anna, you saw Shania Twain? Oh, I bet that was great. Matt would say, that don't impress me much.
So your name might be Brad Pitt and you fucked a woman. That don't impress me much.
Oh.
Oh, so you got a 1500 on the ACTs.
That don't impress me.
All right. So, number 1 at the box office this weekend. Man, you want to take a guess?
Is it bad that... Well, we didn't go anywhere, so... Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, I guess.
That's right, everybody. Five Nights at Freddy's opened to $78 million.
What?
And $130 million worldwide. Yeah. On a budget of $25 million. It's already quadrupled its budget, so it is a massive success. So get ready for 5 more nights at Freddy's. Are you telling me I'm gonna have to do 5 more nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, and I have a theory about it too.
A game theory.
A movie theory.
Oh, a film theory.
Yeah, I forgot he calls it film theory.
Yeah, it's okay. We, of course, will be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's later on in the show, so be sure and hang out for
Watch
that.
it on Peacock.
We did watch it on Peacock. And that's also, I gotta say, that's impressive that they did that much money and it's available for free on Peacock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kind of wild.
Oh, the one kid that I told you.
Yeah.
I thought for certain.
Yeah.
Nope.
Didn't watch it, huh?
Nope, not yet. She said, they said, Mommy and Daddy have to watch it before I can.
Yeah.
I was like, well, probably for the best.
It's probably for the best, for sure. I'm going to open up my other fidget. I'm afraid I'm going to bust that one. Like, I'm used to the one that I have that's, like, really tough, and that one's way thinner, you know? So I've got this other fidget. It's an infinity cube.
Way to go, FNAF.
Look at that.
I'm sorry this has become the fidget show, everybody.
Maybe we should just do a fidget show. So, budget of $25 million, also available on Peacock. Biggest opening ever for Halloween weekend. Just Halloween weekend, biggest opening, regardless of movie type. Biggest opening.
That's crazy.
One of the biggest horror openings ever in the history of horror cinema. I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm not loud enough in my own ears. Then, of course, it opened with 94% of the audience. Get this, Maggie. 94% of the audience under the age of 35. So 94% of the people that were
10-year-olds.
Maggie. They weren't just 10. I mean, there's probably like 11 and 12 at least. Biggest domestic opening day for a video game movie ever.
Oh no.
With 39.5 million. Not biggest weekend, just biggest opening day, 39.5 million. The second biggest opening domestic weekend for a video game movie, Maggie.
Oh god, it's for $1 million.
Do you want to guess I have the top 8, but if you can give me 5 of the 8 highest grossing, or not highest grossing, but biggest domestic openings for a video game movie.
Oh, okay.
Weekend. It's the weekend.
Excuse me.
Like I said, I've got 8.
All right. Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, number 1, Super Mario Brothers with $146 million.
I know that one.
So keep in mind, FNAF, $78 million. So Mario Brothers doubled that opening weekend haul. Just want to throw that out there.
In your face,
So
FNAF.
like when people are like, "Oh, FNAF stomped Mario Brothers at the box office," well, on the first day it made more than Mario Brothers, but over the weekend Mario Brothers doubled. The amounts. I mean, come on.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Jerriana, quit cheating. Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Love you, Jerriana.
Number 4 with
Okay.
58 million. So you got 1, 2, and 4.
I want to say Gran Turismo, but
Gran Turismo, not on the list.
Okay.
At least not in the top 8. It might have been in the top 10. I don't know, but it's not in the top 8.
Oh, come on.
These figures are from Discussing Film. Just so
What
everybody
about
knows.
Sonic 2?
Sonic 2 at number 3
Hey!
with $72 million. So right above Sonic.
Okay.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you pull off a hat trick?
Not Mortal
Which is
Kombat.
3. That's 3. Mortal Kombat's not on the list.
I know that. I said not Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no. Which, interesting. I mean, it was during COVID. So, I mean, I said the C word. Demonetized.
Cursed.
I know, right? It's a good movie also. Cursed. It's a werewolf movie.
I appreciate your help, Jerriana, but I don't think that one lands anywhere. Or does? Jerriana. I'm going to say it. Tomb Raider.
Okay. I'm going to give you this one. But which Tomb Raider?
Let's see. the Angelina Jolie ones, there was only 2 of them.
There's
right?
2.
And then there's that other
The
one.
reboot, yeah.
I would have to say the second one.
The second.
Angelina Jolie.
That is not on the list.
Oh.
At number 6, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the reboot, with $47 million.
I didn't think... never mind.
Number 8 was Angry Birds, $38 million. Number 7, Uncharted, with $44 million.
That's what I was trying to think of.
And number 5, the only other one you missed, which, I mean, you could have got eventually, probably, was Detective Pikachu, with $54 million.
I love that movie.
$54 million. That is your top 10, or top 8, rather. Maggie at number 2 over the weekend, dropping from the number 1 spot. The first time it's dropped since coming out. Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, added an additional $14.7 million, bringing its total to $149.3 million / $203 million worldwide. Past $200 million on a $15 million budget. $15 million. Now, here's the thing. Do you count like the cost of the tour in that though? I mean, or is it just the cost?
Not.
I mean, no, obviously not. That would be way more than $15 million.
That would be ridiculous.
But like, you can't really, even though they could shoot the film for $15 million, like, I mean, they still had to put on the concert. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll give it to them. It is one of the most profitable movies of 2023 on just a percentage basis. Christopher Nolan praises Taylor Swift for showing theatrical can profit outside of big studios. Quote, "This is a way of seeing things, sharing stories or experiences that's incredibly valuable. And if the studios don't want it, somebody else will." Get fucked.
In other words, fuck you, Warner Brothers.
I love it. I feel like that's quiet.
It is quiet.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Number 3, dropping from the number 2 slot. Killers of the Flower Moon added an additional $5 million in its second week, bringing its domestic total to $40.6 million and worldwide gross to $84.6 million. Again, R-rated, 3.5 hour long movie.
Apple movie.
So, I mean, let's keep that in perspective. Like, that's not bad.
No.
Not bad. Since we were out last week, I actually do have some numbers for last week. 61% drop since its opening weekend. So last weekend, it made $23 million domestic and $44 million worldwide for the second biggest opening for Martin Scorsese of his entire career. So, I mean, yeah, pretty good.
That was wonderful movie.
Yeah, no, it was great. Honestly,
sad.
Spoiler free, of course. It had a budget of $200 million. It's not going to make that. It's not going to do $400 million.
Way.
Yeah,
God.
But I mean, sometimes you make movies knowing that they're not going to make money.
Yeah,
or at least that's what you're used to do.
Which it's based off of a book, Killers of the Flower Moon is. For some strange reason, I got it in my mind. I was like, oh, it's based off of a true story.
It is based off a true story. It really happened. I mean, the book, it's like Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like how it was based off the book Hamilton, but like the book was written about the actual events of Hamilton. I mean, granted, they weren't like rap battling and stuff, but
yeah.
In Hamilton, not in Killers of the Flower Moon, obviously.
Hey, Jariana, apparently, Caitlin, if we go down the hall sometimes, there's always this one student out. Her name is one of the Schuyler sisters.
Schuyler sisters.
And me and her wanted to sing it going down the hall. I was like, this kid's going to go home and be like, I don't know what these teachers are doing.
And Peggy. Let's see here. No, it was really good. Definitely recommend checking it out. Some theaters have been adding a intermission.
I mean, I can understand.
No, they're pissed. Martin Scorsese's fucking pissed about it.
What?
Yeah, because I mean, it wasn't intended for that, and apparently Apple has reached out to like these theaters to be like, "Hey, you're breaking our fucking contract, bitch." Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. It is 3.5 hours long, but I was captivated the whole time. Yeah. I mean, it's Martin Scorsese. Like, if you like Martin Scorsese, I mean, this is, it's Martin Scorsese.
Leo's awesome in it, of course.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's like the best that he's ever done, but I mean, that's what everybody was saying. And
everybody was saying that. I was like, I think I liked him better in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
He was really good in that.
And that's just me. And then also there's Wolf of Wall Street also.
Right.
But like, I would, like, yes, that's one of his top performances, I think.
Sure.
But I wouldn't call that one of his best.
I mean, I would say Titanic.
I would say playing the cousin on Growing Pains.
He wasn't a cousin.
Well, who was he?
He was a homeless student.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's okay. It was with Mike when Mike was a substitute teacher, and like he found out that he was one of his students, and like he didn't have a place to stay, and so he come and stayed with the Seavers.
Lucky dog.
Show me that smile, ooh, show me that smile. All right. And number 4, new to the box office, brand new opening. Maggie, let's see if you remember this. After Death made $5 million.
Huh?
I'm going to read you the description of the movie.
Oh, God.
Let's see if you remember it at any point, okay? We have watched the trailer for this. Based on real near-death experiences. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Wait, is it that dog?
Never mind. This isn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of number 7. Sorry. This is not the one I was thinking of. So, we haven't seen the trailer for this. Based on real near-death experiences, After Death explores the afterlife with the guidance of New York Times bestselling authors, medical experts, scientists, and survivors that shed a light on what awaits us.
Isn't that the documentary?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it pop up one time.
Nice.
And I was like, what is this? I don't know this person.
I'm gonna turn you down a little. Okay. Let's see. I turned you up a lot, and now I turned you down a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see if that balances out.
No, it'll never balance out.
Sounds better. All right. Number 5, dropping from the number 3 slot. The Exorcist Believer added an additional $3.1 million, bringing its domestic total to $59.3 million and worldwide gross to $120.3 million. My brother Billy watched The Exorcist, the beginning. Believer. Sorry. I literally forgot it.
I was like, what other Exorcist movie has he watched?
Watched it either yesterday, today. I don't know. I mean, or he didn't. If he's not
Matt's telling slander.
But he said he really enjoyed it. He actually he sent me a text with like all of his thoughts. I haven't got to read it yet, and we're using my phone, so I can't tell you exactly what he thought of it. But he really enjoyed it. Okay. Which obviously we did a review. You can go check that out. We also both really enjoyed it. And number 6, dropping from the number 4 slot, Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie.
Yeah.
Sticking around with another $2.1 million, bringing its domestic gross to $59.2 million. And
Mighty Pups.
$166.4 million worldwide.
Let's go, pups.
All right, Maggie. Here's the movie that you've seen the trailer for.
Pup Boogie.
At number 7, new to the box office this weekend, Freelance. Made $2 million domestic, $2.6 million worldwide. Here's the description.
Huh?
An ex-Special Forces operative takes a job to provide security for a journalist as she interviews a dictator, but a military coup breaks out in the middle of the interview. They are forced to escape into the jungle where they must survive.
Oh!
Do you actually remember it, or are you just
like, I remember a jungle scene and like...
Do you want me to tell you?
Wait. Is it John Cena?
It is John Cena.
Yeah.
Good job.
I could see him.
Way to go. You can't see him, though.
No, I could see him in my mind.
But you can't see him.
I can see him.
And the Oscar goes to John Cena! Okay. Number 8, dropping from the number 5 slot. The Nightmare Before Christmas 30th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Made $2 million. Bringing its... So John Cena's new movie made like a couple of $100 more
than
Nightmare Before Christmas re-release. A movie you can watch for free on Disney Plus. Just throwing that out there.
It's just like those people that want to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I mean,
theaters.
Yeah. 2 million, bring its domestic total 7.8 million. Number 9 dropping from number 6 slot. Saw 10, Saw X, 1.6 million, bring its domestic total to 50.2 million.
Dang, man. Exorcist is hanging on still, and like that dropped quick.
Yeah, it dropped pretty quick. Yeah. 83.2 million worldwide, which I believe The Exorcist is PG-13. So that could be part of it. And lastly, at number 10, dropping from the number 7 slot, The Creator added an additional $1 million, bringing its domestic total to 38 million, worldwide gross to 97.3 million.
So close.
No, it's not. Close to what? 100?
I meant 100.
Oh, yeah.
I meant 100, not to its budget.
Yeah. Well, it was made for 80, so it only has to make $160 million to be considered a success. I mean, it's a good movie. It deserves to get to that, but I mean, it's not. And then, still keeping up with it, number 19.
I was wondering.
Dropping from the number 16 slot, Oppenheimer added an additional $95,000 to its total, bring its domestic gross to 324.2 million and its worldwide gross to $946.8 million. But this weekend,
oh no,
it's getting a re-release in IMAX, 70 millimeter, in 4 theaters. So, will it make $50 million from that?
Evanescence just popped into my head.
Wake me up. Yeah. Wake me up inside.
Yeah, it's Oppenheimer right now.
Dude, if Oppenheimer legitimately comes out and crosses $1 billion at the box office, I don't know if I'll be happy or if I'll laugh. I don't know. I just don't know.
Eric!
Hey.
He says, or Scott Pilgrim in theaters. I support that. I was part of the Nightmare Before Christmas amount. It was so good on Dolby. And by the way, hola.
Nice. That's awesome. Dude, I would totally go back and watch Scott Pilgrim in the theaters. Oh my God. Speaking of Scott Pilgrim.
It was our commentary.
Yeah. We haven't posted it yet, but our exclusive monthly commentary for the members and patrons is Scott Pilgrim. So we're releasing that hopefully before tomorrow night ends.
Yeah.
Like before midnight tomorrow night, hopefully.
Yeah. And you listen to me groan about my stomach hurting.
And you get to hear me talk about relationships and if cheating is bad. I mean, it is. You gotta watch it or listen to it either way. So, Maggie, any thoughts on the box office before we go into the next story?
Oh, it's that. I was like,
yeah,
what is that?
It's mine.
No.
All right. Well, Maggie, this next story is gonna blow you away. Everybody, I want you to pay attention to Maggie's face when the thing pops up, okay?
I'm scared.
Right, here we go.
Is this Sailor Moon? What? Oh my... There's Tango and Elmo, Cookie Monster, and Abby Cadabby and Big Bird. Where's Viv at? We need Viv naming them all off.
Here's the thing. Normally we don't talk about Sesame Street. Like, why would we talk about Sesame Street? Right? But via the Hollywood Reporter, I don't think this is going to be a story you're happy about, just to be clear.
Oh no, was Max doing too?
Sesame Street getting reimagined for season 56 in the year 2025.
Like reimagined as in...
Let's get into it. So, the most significant change will see the program drop the magazine-style format it has long used in favor of 2 longer, more narrative-driven segments, which will be paired with a new animated series, Tales from 123. The new format will feature 2 11-minute story segments with the new animated series sandwiched in between them. It's the thing like Doug, but with a cartoon in the middle.
Yeah.
Quote, it's going to give us an opportunity to dive further into the narrative, says Kay Wilson Sterlings, the Executive VP and Chief Creative Development and Production Officer for Sesame Workshop, calling the changes a reimagining of the show and adding that the longer segments will allow for more dynamic and sophisticated stories. It could, for example, allow for both an A story and a B story, with the A story focusing on a core character and what they are going through, and the B story adding in a little bit more levity and a lot more character moments, Wilson and Sterling says. Both the A story and the B story will come together in some ways to really help us. They're basically just explaining what like A plot and B plot is. We're not going to go into that. The changes are most significant for Sesame Street since 2016, when the show went from 1 hour to 30 minutes, though it kept the magazine style format, even as it made the program shorter with a street scene loading into a letter or number of the day segment, followed by an Elmo's World animated segment. Yeah. There will be other tweaks as well, including having a signature song in every episode and having the Muppet characters address the camera to talk to the kids watching the show.
That part I'm cool with, yeah.
Sesame Workshop has worked hard to expand beyond the flagship show. It now produces content for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, has a game on Roblox, and is investing in the podcasting space, including a new podcast episodes that will serve as companions to TV episodes. It also developed corporate partnerships. Oscar the Grouch is United Airlines chief trash officer, for example. The show is core to who we are, but we can't be a TV company, Youngwood says. It's a bit of an evolution. It's not like we woke up yesterday and decided to do it. But as platforms evolve and as the gift of digital allows us to reach more audiences in different ways, that's what we're doing on a very conscientious basis. Continuous basis. Maggie, thoughts? You're the educator in this conversation.
I mean, the newspaper style is they're talking about. I mean, I grew up watching Sesame Street, the hour format. I remember like showing our daughter Sesame Street. You're doing that on purpose, I know you are. And I'm about to speck that mason jar out of your hand.
Sorry, I thought it'd be funny.
I mean, there's a lot of things that people, the new form is near, far. But you know, kids are not the same as we were growing up, like when we were kids. So I don't know, like more kids are dealing with more stuff. More kids have different family scenarios now. And,
it's interesting that they're going away from shorter segments in favor of like two long narratives, right? Because you would think like with the like with TikTok and YouTube, you know, being like these very short bursts of entertainment, that like that would mean they would want to do more short stuff, like even shorter content. So the fact that they're going the opposite direction, I mean, it's just interesting.
Well, I mean, like they said, like digital is giving them so many opportunities. I mean, like not only all the video platforms, but like Twitter. Like Elmo has a Twitter account. Cookie Monster has a Twitter account. Like The Count has a Twitter account. He tweeted out 1,989 the other day for Taylor Swift's 1989 release, her Taylor's version.
That's great.
But like, kids are getting their alphabet and stuff, their basic stuff, like what we used to get from Sesame Street. They're getting it from other means now.
Yeah, like apps and stuff.
Yeah. In which they have apps.
Yeah, they're good. And
also, they're just not on PBS now.
Yeah.
You know, like they still show it on PBS because that was the whole point back when it was invented.
Accessible.
Yeah. And now it's on Max, and they've done multiple spin-offs of the show, like and like they've done animated little shorts and stuff.
The Elmo's up late, the Not Too Late
show.
Yeah, which they took off.
Yeah.
Of HBO.
First season was
hilarious. But it was really good. Yeah.
It was cute.
It was.
But I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's sad because there's not any shows that do that anymore in that newspaper format.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, I'm glad that they're trying to do something as opposed to just giving up and dying. You know what I mean?
And also, I mean, that company alone, I mean, they have charities and stuff. Like, they can't They can't stop.
Do you think John Oliver will make an appearance?
I really hope so.
Oh wait, you didn't watch that. I'm sorry. I just realized you didn't see it. When he was on Seth Meyers. So John Oliver was on Seth Meyers last week. And he was talking about a time that he was at a Sesame Street gala. And it was who was it? It was like Bank of America was gonna donate like so many, hundreds of thousands of dollars around Sesame Street and their charities. And so he was supposed to come on like and be like, the head of the gala or whatever, right? And it's so like the person from American Airlines, I want to say it's American Airlines, it might have been somewhere else, but they said that, the two things that we have in common, or the one thing that we both have in common with Sesame Street and our company is that we both were built on kindness. And John Oliver was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm going to have to let that one go. I'm going to have to let that one go. And then they like kept saying it. And so he got up there.
Oh God.
And like, he says like,
thank you.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it's interesting that you were founded on kindness. When you, unemployed or like, when you laid off, 500,000 workers last year or something like that. And like your CEO took a bonus and blah, blah, blah. Right. And he said it, the best part was that when he said it, all he can remember is looking down and just seeing Bert looking up at him and just being like, why are you the way you are?
Of course it'd be Bert looking up there. That's great.
It's like, I've never felt more ashamed in my life. So anyway, happy that they're trying. Obviously, Sesame Street's good stuff. We're big supporters of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we move into the next topic?
No, but it looks like we might be frozone.
Oh no. Well, we're playing on mine.
Yeah. There it goes.
iPad. Okay.
I'm sorry. The playback over here, guys. It looked like
It's okay.
Frozen.
I know. I'm really thinking about getting a new computer.
Eric says, wait, the count has an count.
Oh, Eric. Oh my God. Well done. Just well done, Eric. That was great. That was fantastic. I love that. That was really good. All right. So, moving to the next story. Speaking of kids things. Via Variety.
Why?
What?
Why?
What?
I thought they would have given up
On Looney Tunes?
Yes,
Maggie, you never give up on IP.
I know, but Jesus.
Via Variety, Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, launching from Warner Brothers Animation. Porky Pig and Daffy Duck are set to make their return to the big screen in the sci-fi comedy adventure The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, is the first ever fully animated Looney Tunes feature-length movie created for a movie theater audience. First ever Looney Tunes movie.
The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie.
Yes.
Is a fully animated movie.
Yes.
Starring in
The
the
Looney
Day
Tunes.
the Earth
On
Blew
the
Up,
Day the
a
Earth Blew
Looney
Up.
Tunes movie stars Daffy Duck and Porky Pig.
Listen, Maggie. Directed by Pete Braungart and the creative team behind the Looney Tunes cartoons, the new ones. Unfortunate. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, stars Porky Pig and Daffy Duck as unlikely heroes and Earth's only hope when facing the threat of alien invasion.
Duck Dodgers.
No, they're Daffy. They're just Porky and Daffy. Wasn't there a cartoon called Pork and Daffy?
Ham and Duck.
You're thinking of Ham and Bubbly. Anyway, all right, listen. In this buddy comedy, the heroes race to save the world, delivering all the laugh-out-loud gags and vibrant visuals that made the Looney Tunes so iconic, but on an epic scale not seen in the franchise before. Quit making fart noises. Sam Register, president of Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network Studios, said, "Our artists have created an incredible Looney Tunes film that follows in the cinematic tradition of when audiences first fell in love with these characters. We're the perfect partners to help bring us Porky and Daffy back to their rightful place on the big screen." Guy Collins, chairman of GF Film Animation, said, "It's thrilling for the team here at GF Film Animation to be handling the worldwide distribution sales on a movie with such iconic IP." There's that word again. "Working with the terrific team at Warner Brothers Animation, it is great to see all their hard work and progress as the advantage stage of production."
Patrick Williams, I have a new word for you to hate. IP.
There it is. Independents rarely get to work on movies with such affinity awareness for fans worldwide, and we know they're going to love Porky and Daffy's sci-fi adventure just as much as we do. Produced by Warner Brothers Animation, the film is currently in production with delivery set for Q2 2024.
And Eric says, "What? Wait, are they trying to capitalize on Duck Dodgers in the 24.5 centuries? Where's Marvin?"
"This planet isn't big enough for the two of us, so off you go." Still one of my favorites. I love that one. I love that. No, I don't know. I like Looney Tunes. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, who doesn't like Looney Tunes? First off, it was all a part of our
childhood.
Yeah, and I never sought out Bugs Bunny. Except for Space Jam.
Six Flags, I did.
Sure. There's things like that, right? And Kmart, when they were partnered with Kmart and they had comic books and stuff. Okay, listen.
McDonald's, they had the Space Jam stuffed animals.
My grandmother used to take us to Hollywood,
Hobby Lobby,
Holiday Inn restaurant.
Oh.
And the Looney Tunes were their mascots. So how the Burger King Kids Club, it was like Kidvid. That's what the Looney Tunes were for the Holiday Inn restaurant. Okay. And it was, God, what a fucking terrible place.
To the Atlanta Six Flags when they were partnered up with the Looney Tunes.
Nice.
And you got to see Bugs and Daffy.
Cool.
They also had Animaniacs stuff.
Oh,
I have
cool.
a stuffed Dot somewhere.
Yeah. Which I like Space Jam. Again,
I love Space Jam. Still do to this day.
Space Jam New Legacy is just, it makes me want to die. Okay.
Jesus.
Hey, listen. R.I.P. Chandler Bong. Okay.
Why?
Because it makes me want to be him.
No.
Maggie.
Who are you?
I'm Matt. I don't know what I just said.
Matt.
I was going to say me.
S.L. Ick.
I was going to say me and Matt. So I said Matt. Matt. Oh, God.
Look, I'm Matthew Patel.
Anyway, Maggie, any thoughts on Looney Tunes movie? Should it exist?
The day the Earth blew up, a Looney Tunes movie. Should it exist?
It should or it shouldn't?
Should it?
Huh?
That's a question.
Shit.
I said, should it? God.
Nah.
Matt.
Matt. Wow. I don't know. I don't know.
The day the Earth blew up, a Looney Tunes movie presented by Warner
Looney
Brothers and Looney Tunes.
David Zaslav's The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, brought to you by Max, formerly HBO Max. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Oh, I get it. The day the Earth stood still. The day the Earth.
Yeah, no, we all get the joke, but it's not going to be good. Nothing about this says it's going to be good. Okay.
It's an alien chewing bubble gum.
I don't really like the new Looney Tunes cartoons that they have.
They're drawn on the older style.
Yeah. Not a fan. I don't know. I don't think they're that good.
Bring us back, Looney Tunes, back in action.
Fuck no. No. God, that almost made me hate Brandon Fraser. Okay.
No,
do you know how much
baby.
effort it takes for me to hate Brandon Fraser? That's what Looney Tunes Back in Action almost did. And he talked shit about Space Jam, Maggie. He was on Conan O'Brien, and he talked shit about Space Jam. He's like, we're done doing basketball movies. We're bringing the Looney Tunes back to where they're supposed to be. Looney Tunes Back in Action. Yeah. He's like, fuck Space Jam.
Oh, wait.
He doesn't say that.
Eric said, Maggie, quoting me, look, I'm Matthew Patel. LOL. You forgot to do the head side to side. Oh, yeah.
I'm Ramona's first evil ex-boyfriend. There you go. Something like that. God, I can't wait for that show. It's going to be good. Maggie, any other thoughts on... Are we going to watch it?
God, I hope not.
Will it be... What is the chances that it surprises us and it's actually good? Percentage.
1%.
1% chance. I'll hold you to it.
1%.
All right, everybody. Time to get into our next segment here where we talk about the recent headlines, including new dates.
Scuttlebutt.
New reviews.
Scuttlebutt. But.
Things like that. So, we have a couple of things here. So, a couple of shows got their Rooster Teeth their Rotten Tomatoes scores. Invincible
Rooster
season
Teeth.
2. Yeah, Invincible season 2 got its Rotten Tomatoes score released with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes currently. 100% out of 9 reviews. Invincible season 2 starts this Thursday.
Can't wait.
Apparently, it's going to be really good.
I can't wait.
Monarch: Legacy of Monsters debuted on Rotten Tomatoes with 88% out of 16 reviews. Yeah,
that's exciting.
They've said that it's really, really good. That like it does a really good job of
Hope, Matt. Hope. We watched the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, we did. God, it was.
And Matt's like, I didn't know Godzilla would be. I said, I hoped.
You did.
And Matt's like, you haven't been here.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you
haven't been here long enough to hope.
You don't know what it was like growing up a nerd and like never getting anything ever. Okay, like the closest thing I had to like anything was when Bart showed up on Smallville. Okay, like that's the closest I got to anything. All right. Anyway, yeah, no, both of those are gonna be great. Monarch: Legacy of Monsters is like 2-3 weeks away, so I'm excited for that. We got some new dates, everybody. Spider-Man: Far From Home hits Disney Plus on November 3rd. Normally I wouldn't bring up like a movie that's old hitting Disney Plus, but
like, Spider-Man, what's Spider?
Bring me Spider-Man. But not just the fact that another Sony Spider-Man's hitting Disney Plus. Like, I like to keep an eye on that. Spider-Man. Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials set their premiere dates on Disney Plus beginning on November 25th.
Or earlier.
One day I should tell everybody about my Christian spoof series, Preacher Who.
I wish you would play it.
No, never. All right, Maggie. Aquaman 2. We got some delays. Aquaman 2 has been delayed.
What else is new?
For 2 days.
For 2 days. I'm sorry, everybody. For 2 days.
Aquaman 2 will now be released on December 22nd, 2023. Yeah.
Think they're going to get the Christmas crowd or something?
I don't know. Well, see, here's the thing. Warner Brothers has fucked themselves in the ass, okay? Because...
I'm not going to say what popped into my head. That's all.
Wonka comes out like 5 days before Aquaman. And 3 days after Aquaman, The Color Purple comes out. And they're all 3 Warner Brothers movies. Yeah. They're stupid. Fallout series, based on the Fallout video games, will hit Amazon Prime on April 12th, 2024. Will it be good? Who knows?
I don't know. Never played Fallout.
Inside Out 2 will hit theaters on June 14th, 2024.
Golly.
And like, here's
that caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
here's the thing: they're introducing new emotions. How does that work? Because like we saw the mom and dad have the same 5 emotions.
Yeah.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I know there's more than that, but like, just in the context of the film, like, oh, there's more emotions.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them.
No, I know they're saying there's going to be
I know,
new
but like,
emotions.
yeah. But I'm just saying, there's 5 to start with, and they're adding on more.
Yeah. And like we saw that the mom and dad still only have 5 by the time that they're their age.
Maybe
So, like,
their daughter is more mature than they are.
No, I don't think that's going to, I think they're just going to be like, oh no, they live in the anus. Check it out. Here's the emotion right here. His name's Hemorrhoid. All right.
I know the new emotion.
What?
Sexual drive.
He does live in the anus. All right.
Oh, my Lord.
A Quiet Place. I think the rest of these are just delays. So, A Quiet Place, day 1 has been delayed to June 18th, 2024.
That's okay.
Disney's live action Snow White. They're making a live action Snow White. Delayed to March 21st, 2025.
And people are demanding the girl that's playing Snow White to not be Snow White.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Same
she
thing
did.
as
Hailey
Ariel.
Bailey. No. Like, everybody was like so down for this chick to be Snow White.
Yeah.
And then like she said something about the story and like
that
it pretty
sucked.
Well, no, she meant for the movie she's starring in. Pretty much saying it's
God, Maggie.
it sucks. I don't know the full details, but I need to.
I mean, Snow White sucks ass. Can we?
She's like 13.
Here's the thing, everybody. Who, the girl playing her?
No, like
In the story? Here's Maggie. Here's the thing, okay? It's all of the Disney stories from like, let's just say 89.
80.
When did Little Mermaid come out?
89.
Okay. All Disney stories before 1989 are garbage. Okay? Like, they're fine.
They're fine.
Don't get me wrong. They're fine for children's animated films. Okay? They're fine.
Yeah.
They're fine. But, like, when they were writing Snow White, they weren't trying to make, like, a very, compelling, like, Gone with the Wind, they were not attempting to be. Okay?
No, oh, God, no.
And, like,
Walt's animators would have walked out.
why do you think the princes, like, do any of them have names? Like in the other one, what's the other one?
Sleeping Beauty. Yes, he's got a name. His name's Philip.
See, who knows that?
I do, because I adore that movie. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful animation.
Sure, yeah, I'm not saying that they're bad.
I could talk about that all day.
I'm not saying that they're bad movies. I'm saying that their stories are not made for like being big, compelling, deep stories.
No,
like they're just fairy tales, which are great.
Oh, and also they're demanding that the Seven Dwarfs actually be played by little people.
I mean,
not CGI.
I mean, yeah, like, see, here's the thing. There's too many problems with Disney's prior history of just not knowing what the fuck they're doing with, like, race
Everything.
And gender and, like, just, basically all the things that you can't talk about if you're, like, trying to sign up for a loan. Like reasons you can't be disqualified because there's like, federal regulations against it. Classic Disney, not great at it. Not great at that,
No.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I've died. Like, I like Disney, and I'm excited for more Disney movies, but like, this whole trend of turning their old movies into live action.
Yeah.
Like the old ones. The more recent ones I'm not as against because they were written in a time where people actually tried to write full stories, even though it was animated. They didn't use that like against it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they still tried to tell a compelling story. Mm-hmm. And I feel like before that, they didn't. They were just trying to do movies.
Well, yeah. And also Walt's like, hey, I read this in a book.
Yeah.
Let's make it into an animated movie. Or let's
make it fucking Mary Poppins. Back off. All right.
Oh. Eric. Poor Rachel Zegler. That's the girl from Steven Spielberg did the musical.
Oh, yeah. West Side Story.
Yes.
Wait.
She's the main girl.
She wasn't going to be Batgirl, was she?
No.
Okay. No, that was in the
She's
Hots.
a good actress, but Disney has messed her up, I think, by telling her, hey, your Snow White is an empowering woman. She doesn't need a prince and blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Disney doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
No.
Fucking Bob. All the Bobs.
Bobby.
Bob Barker. Bob Odenkirk. Bob Belcher. Fuck all the Bobs.
Don't bring the good Bobs into this.
All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2 has been delayed.
It's not Dead Reckoning.
Maggie, let me finish the story. Has been delayed to May 23rd, 2025, and will most likely be retitled, dropping the Part 2 from the name, making Dead Reckoning Part 1 only titled Dead Reckoning. And Part 2 is now going to be called something else. Like Mission Impossible, fucking AI trains. That's it. That's all I got. Dead Reckoning Part 1 was good. I liked it. Pixar's Elio has been delayed until June 13th, 2025. The Black Phone 2, making a sequel, has been delayed to June 27th, 2025. And SpongeBob SquarePants, The Search for SquarePants, has been delayed until December 19th, 2025. And all of these delays are due to the actor strike. Because the studios still refuse to pay people a decent, livable wage, you know? Amazing. Who needs fucking insurance, you know? When we can just digitize everybody without their consent. For real, it's fucked up.
I know.
All right.
I agree with you.
Let's see here. Next headline, via The Guardian. This is a fun one. David Fincher says there have been talks about making The Social Network 2. I'd watch the shit out of that.
I would too. Come on.
Kidding me?
Include the Elon and
Zuckerberg. I want to see Jesse Eisenberg get fucking jacked.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, I know it's not Michael Cera. What is his name? I could not think of his name.
Could they do Jesse Eisenberg like smoking meats? Like, can they redo that, Maggie? Jesse Eisenberg just smoking some meats.
No, great. That would be if they got.
That'd be amazing.
If they got the people to just redo it with him in it.
Yeah, dude.
Schmoyo.
Will they get someone to play Elon Musk? And who could they get to play Elon Musk? Who would be a good Elon Musk in a David Fincher film? Brad Pitt. I'm joking.
No, it's
gotta be someone that looks like
trash.
Fucking Frankenstein. The
or
monster.
They would have to make him look like that. Like with just a few prosthetics and stuff. You know who?
The stupidest looking person I've ever seen. That's so
now, I'm not saying this person looks bad or anything.
Wait, this guy, okay. Sorry, real quick. This guy, he doesn't look stupid. Okay? I don't mean this. Too. The guy, Stingray, from Cobra Kai.
Oh my God, no.
Mama.
No, stop. We have discussed this. Stop doing that impression of him like that. Anyways. Anyway. I was thinking of Christian Bale.
Yeah, no, he could do it. He plays a good dick.
He's a very...
Cheney.
Because I think he does such a good job, like becoming that person.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
he's a good chameleon.
He would get surgery to like elongate his forehead.
No, don't do it.
He would though. Eric says June 27th. Hey, that's my B-Day. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Wait, no news on Deadpool 3. Not yet.
No.
I did look into it. It is most likely delayed, but they have not officially delayed it yet. So it's still currently just a rumor, but more than likely it's going to be delayed because it's supposed to come out, this summer, I think. Like this coming up summer.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be their big May movie.
Yeah.
Fucking up. Also, David
I didn't
Fincher.
mean to do it that time. I'm sorry.
Also, David Fincher says that his canceled World War Z sequel would have been a little like The Last of Us. Remember when he was signed on to do a sequel to World War Z? Oddly enough,
I was hoping it would be, hey, Netflix is giving me another chance to finish it up.
Mindhunter, no word on Mindhunter.
Bull crap.
He said, "I'm glad that we didn't do what we were going to do with the World War Z sequel because The Last of Us has a lot more real estate to explore the same stuff." So apparently, David Fincher's a fan of The Last of Us. That's cool.
David Fincher, cool.
Dude, get fucking what's his name? What's his name from The Last of Us and Mandalorian?
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal. Get Pedro Pascal in a David Fincher movie. Holy shit. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Get him in Mindhunter. Just do Mindhunter. Just do more Mindhunter. It's so good.
Rest in peace, Mindhunter.
Via discussing film. Maggie, you're gonna like this. Matthew Lillard will star in Mike Flanagan's The Life of Chuck alongside Tom Hiddleston, Mark Hamill, I can't say his name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I can't say his name. I'm sorry. Karen Gillan and Jacob Tremblay.
What?
Yep. Which, he worked with Karen Gillan back in Oculus.
Yeah.
He wrote, or he did Oculus. I don't know if he wrote it. I think he did. But yeah, Matthew Lillard joins the cast of Mike Flanagan's The Life of Chuck.
So is this a movie or a show?
Film.
Okay.
Starring Mike Flanagan as, I believe so. Yeah, and Tom Hiddleston. Dude, come on. Flanagan.
Mark Hamill.
Well, yeah. But I mean, Flanagan's killing it, man. Via discussing film, Spider-Man 2, the video game, has sold more than 2.5 million copies in the first 24 hours, a new record for a PlayStation Studios game.
And it's so worth it.
It's so good, guys. I've been playing it. Oh my god. So good.
And I fall asleep to it.
It's like...
It's so wonderful.
It's so fun. I would say
and I'll wake up and it's a bunch of guns going off because they're shooting at Spider-Man.
I think I still like the first one more, but just because it just set the bar,
Yeah.
Like this one hits the bar. Like it does it.
Yeah.
But I think although I like the story of this one more.
I do miss the first one. I miss the electrical currents you could connect.
The mini game?
Because I'd sit there and I'd say, oh no, what? This won't work.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you gotta put this one.
I do like, I will say I do like that they've streamlined the mini games a bit more, where there's only 6 or 7 of the same type.
Yeah.
And instead of having 20 or 30,
yeah.
I do prefer that. And then lastly, our final headline for the week, via the Disney Insider.
Disney Insider.
The Disney?
Disney
Insider. The Diz Insider. It's probably more what it is.
Cider.
The Diz Insider.
Apple cider.
Live action remakes for... Excuse me.
Oh, God.
Hello. Okay. Live action remakes for Frozen, Tangled, and The Princess and the Frog are in the works at Disney. Speaking of Disney live action movies. Now, see, these, though, I feel like these...
Those have better stories. Whoops.
They have deeper stories.
Yeah.
They have more fleshed out stories. I wouldn't necessarily say they're better. I mean, they are better. But,
they are better.
Tangled,
hello.
Yeah, and...
So great.
Just listen. Make your shared universe. Just do it.
They're probably going to
do it.
Also, Jerianna, Princess and the Frog. I hijacked her DVD for a month.
Did you?
Because I loved it. Yeah, she let me borrow it. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
Like I'd watch it over and over.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are going to say, but they're so new. Why bother? Like, it's one thing to remake an old movie, but like, we don't need this. I don't care. Like, I mean, here's the thing. It's almost like, what was it? Like, I guess I'm thinking of One Piece.
yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, we've got the live action and the manga and the anime. And like, they can all just kind of exist. Like, they don't necessarily have to
2010.
hurt each other.
I think it was our 2010, somewhere in there, Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's been...
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
It's
like,
time.
I mean, my God, Once Upon a Time was doing Frozen like a year after it came out.
Yeah, that is true.
So, I mean, and that was terrible. So, like, imagine what a live action one now could be, it will be hard for me to not have Idina Menzel's voice as Elsa, like singing the songs and stuff. Like, that'll be the hard part. Like somebody else doing Let It Go.
Yeah, and also
hard.
not hearing. I know her last name's Rose. I'm scared to say her name wrong, but that plays Tiana. Like it's gonna be really hard not to hear her voice.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they could just use them, but like I know, like age-wise, it doesn't work.
Yeah,
same reason why Moana is not going to be the actress, even though she looked exactly like her.
Yeah, and I think she's kind of sad about it, even though I don't know if that was her decision. On her
it's
part,
probably like a joint decision, honestly.
Yeah,
but I mean, she came out saying she wanted to not do it, which she probably just didn't want to get all the hate and shit. And I don't blame her. Like, these Disney fans suck. God, they're all haters. What's up,
Eric? He said, "Wait, what? The what inside her? The D inside her? Yeah, let's change this name. LOL. My bad. It's a Monday."
Eric, I'm right there with you. And the D inside her.
Anika Noni Rose. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah. Nice. I will say, I think we will get Josh Gad back as Olaf.
Yeah.
I think a live action CGI character Olaf will be great.
It'll work.
Samantha? I don't know. Schlamantha? Anything else you want to say about this?
No.
All right. Let's get into the next one. All right, everybody. So we're going to turn things up a little bit. Change things up a little bit. So typically we do like a full-on movie review. We're kind of changing up the way we run our live streams to be a little more casual. So we're going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. We're not going to talk about spoilers. I mean, if we do, we'll throw up a big thing. But we're just going to kind of talk about it for a little bit. We watched it over the weekend.
Yeah.
Maggie, how'd you like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Well, I am an educator, believe it or not. And and over the years, like I try to keep up with what kids like and stuff. That way I know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But when you start having 5-6-year-olds drawing these robot animals during their free time and telling you about each one's name and how they kill their victims sometimes.
Children.
Yeah.
Right. Well, kind of.
Never
mind. Don't.
We're not getting into that. Anyways, this is one of these things I just did not want to hear about a whole lot back in the day when it first started up.
Yeah.
Then, Matt Pat, he had all of his
game theory,
all of his FNAF stuff, which we watched it. And I'm like, I'll never play these games. I hate jump scare games.
Here's the thing. I like what back when it first happened. I think it was 2014. I think Billiam shared the original tweet, and like the choice was between him doing a FNAF theory or a Slenderman theory, and Billiam voted for Slenderman, and so he quote tweeted that and said, "I tried my best, guys." And so anyway, like I liked watching Matt Pat's theories about FNAF
Yeah.
for like the first 4 or 5 videos,
but like there's
now
like
it's
20.
Yeah, and it's just
But I mean,
too much, man.
Yeah, it is for people that don't play the game, and the people that do play it, they enjoy it.
Well, and apparently it's kind of like Fortnite, where you can, you can play the game and have no concept of what the storyline or the lore is, right? Like, I mean, you'll get a little bit like in Fortnite, but you can totally just play Fortnite and never know anything that there even is a plot. I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's, if you're just playing the game and not like looking into it and reading like the supplemental stuff or like looking for Easter eggs, like you can just play it for just the jump scares for the basic game. So I mean, it really is just the diehards that like really guys, fucking get into it.
If you want a really good Halloween chuckle, go to our gaming channel and watch us play Slender Man.
We did do that. I'll find it. I'll put it in the...
That was fun.
I'll put it in the chat.
That's what, like, where you said Slender Man, I was like, oh, God, that one Halloween that we played Slender Man in the dark.
You hated it so
Yes,
much.
I did. I don't like how he looks.
So
anyways, back to FNAF. So yeah, I closed my eyes at one point with the controller in my hands because I was just over it. I was like, I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try. Find. Guess what? I got so close to him that he didn't kill me. Anyways,
you started chasing him down, so your turn.
So my turn would be over with. Anyways, FNAF. I don't know. I wasn't. It was nice seeing. Oh God, what's his name? Josh.
Gad.
No. Hutchinson.
Yeah.
It was nice seeing him back in a role, but like, I don't know, man. And I know some FNAF fans are standing by this movie like it's tried and true. It just wasn't my cup of tea, guys. Like, there's at some points I think I had some kind of hope that it would get better, maybe. But in my eyes,
oh, child, things are gonna get better.
And in my brain, it just wasn't clicking on for me. Eric says, "Have you seen Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage? Was that better than FNAF?" Buddy, I guarantee that movie's probably better than FNAF. I actually am curious about that movie. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just odd.
Yeah. Okay. So I've not seen that one, the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
Somebody else was in one of our comments on one of our social posts and said that they liked it a lot more. Apparently, like here's my issue with Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. Okay. I think Five Nights at Freddy's the movie could be a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it could.
I think it's got a great premise, a great idea. And even if they like leaned hard into the lore, I think it could be great.
Yeah.
And even if they didn't, I still think it could be great. The problem is this movie kind of doesn't know what it wants to be.
Yeah.
Like it tries to be campy and silly, and then it also tries to take itself serious and build lore. And like because it's straddling this line, just the feeling of the movie is just all over the place. And so, like, you never really know when something's supposed to be serious and when something's supposed to be silly. And, like, in a movie where, like, a cupcake can kill somebody, like, it should probably just be silly or let's, like...
scary as crap.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I feel like a lot of it, they were trying to push the lore just to appease the fans, which is fine. I mean, that's a valid way to go about it, I mean, the fans are the ones that made FNAF into this huge cultural phenomenon. They obviously got it to open to $70 million. So, I mean, like, play into the fans. That's fun. That's a totally valid way to go about it. But just from, like, an outsider's perspective or whatever, it wasn't... Like, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but I just did not care for it.
Yeah.
Like on my scale, if you all remember my scale, I've got if 1 is I hated it, number 2 is I did not like it, Number 3 is I liked it. Number 4 is I really liked it. Number 5 is I loved it. So I just didn't like it. Again, it didn't like actively piss me off by how terrible it was. It was just more like, it's fun. You know, it's not even fun.
I was like excited whenever it showed like the credits at the beginning, who all's in it.
Yeah.
And it said Mary Stuart Masterson. And I was like, holy crap. That chick was in Fried Green Tomatoes and Benny and June and a bunch of movies back in the 90s.
Yeah.
One of my mom's favorite movies with her in it was Chances Are with a very, very, very young Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I like that part. I was like, ooh, I wonder who she's going to be, you know?
I don't even remember.
She's the aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I thought for the most part, how they did the robots.
The animatronic.
Yeah. I think they looked really good. I'm sorry. I keep on hearing that like echo around. It's like messing with me.
I did not think they looked good. I'll be honest.
I thought they did.
I thought like they didn't look like what you would see in a Chuck E. Cheese. They didn't look like what you'd see in Disney World. But they didn't look fake like CG either. Yeah. They just looked off. I can't really put my finger on it what it was, but like they almost looked too good and also too crappy at the same time. Like I feel like they should have been more rundown. They should have been more kind of crappy looking.
Yeah.
You know. I mean considering that Freddy's is like an old rundown place. Yeah. You know. And like in some parts they do look like that, but in other parts they look like
brand spanking new.
Like I mean just like this poster. I mean like they just I don't know. They look like cartoon characters.
The Jim Henson Company
did the animatronics.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's not.
I mean,
good on them.
Yeah. It's just that.
That's probably why I liked it.
It's not. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. It's not that they, for the story, for what it's going for, I just felt like their like color palette wasn't matching tonally with the movie. Which, granted, the movie's tone was everywhere, but I mean, like that. You know, it didn't look.
Yeah.
I can't really describe it. Honestly, I can't say exactly what it is. It just didn't fit. I don't know. That's the best I can give it.
That's the best.
You know, like something like Dark
Crystal.
Did
they look like people in suits and not like metal robots? The thing is, this is how my brain perceived it. Like, I didn't know that the premise of FNAF was that people could fit inside of them. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like a person can fit into them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like Foxy, like it's got a metal leg, like there's nothing covering it.
Like yeah.
Yeah. So like you see the metal on that one more than the other ones.
And they look. I really wish I could figure out the best way to articulate this. Like they just don't. They look. Like the fur is like too rounded off, and like you know when you have like if you see Mickey Mouse at Disney World, okay, like it looks like it has texture.
Yeah.
These look like they didn't have texture. It almost looked like a PS2 character. Like it was just a little too smooth. I don't know. I didn't really get vibes of like, oh, that's a dude in a suit. I didn't really get vibes for that. You know, like it definitely never broke itself as being like I never broke from the reality that they were animatronics.
Okay, just looking at this picture alone, zoomed in.
Yeah, like that's the picture.
It to me, it's given me, which they did the first two movies of the Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah,
that's why it because of how segmented their outfits are.
Yeah,
that's what's putting me in mind of is the Turtles.
Yeah, whereas but tonally, the Turtles fit in that movie.
Yeah,
like in that world that they've made, And this
But
one,
this one they don't.
like they almost look too clean,
yeah.
you know? And I don't just mean
Except
like
for
dirty.
Chica.
I just mean like the way that they're designed.
Yeah, Chica's
Anyway,
disgusting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Matt, are you saying they look like freaking Teletubbies? I mean, that's not. You're not off. Honestly, like if you put the heads on there, like replace the faces, yeah. Honestly, that's probably not the worst example. That might be pretty close. Like, yeah, seriously, like the fur, like Freddy's fur. That's actually way closer to what it looks like to me. Anyway, that's so weird.
Felt.
Well, no, it's not like Muppets though. Like they don't look like Muppets. It's like it's a.
No, I meant like the texture. Like it's felt.
Muppets are felt.
I know, but
That's what I'm saying. They're not like Muppets, so it's not felt.
I know what you mean by that description.
Yes.
What I am saying is they used felt
Okay.
on the whole costume.
Okay.
And that's why it probably looks like it has zero texture to it.
Okay.
And like I know like Kermit, for example, he is mostly made of felt.
Yeah.
But yet
He has
Kermit
texture.
he probably has like what? I don't know if this is true or not, heavier thread count of felt on Kermit. I don't know.
Let's get out of this. Let's get out of it. Like now we're talking about thread count of felt. Like I feel like we've said all we need to say here. Maggie, will you give a second 5 More Nights at Freddy's another chance?
No.
Wow.
I don't know. I wasn't wild about it.
No, I mean I wasn't either. I probably wouldn't either. Unless we're doing this still when it comes out and we're like, let's see what it has for us. I'd maybe do it for that.
Boo, no.
Yeah, I'm not excited for another one. I mean, now, granted, I don't know. They could maybe do something. I just feel like they just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
No.
They didn't know what they were going for. All right, let's move on.
Peacock's like, hey, guys, we got an IP video game. Let's do it.
Well, Jason Blum, wanted this.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they sought it out. They wanted to do it.
Yeah, but like, to have him...
Jason Blum?
Yeah. With his hands on it. I'm just shocked that the story wasn't any better or flowed any better.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% with you. I really think that...
I'm shocked.
I really think they weighed their possible box office and decided the best move was to appease the fans. That they were going to make more appeasing fans than if they tried to get it towards like general audiences. And that's fine. That's a valid choice. But I think that's why it was just kind of off.
Eric in chat says, in Willy's Wonderland, Nicolas Cage didn't say a word throughout that whole movie. Insane.
We need to watch this.
What?
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer for
Yeah. We need to watch it.
in theaters. Saw the trailer.
I will say it wasn't scary.
Mm-mm.
And I didn't feel like the set pieces really took full advantage of what they were setting up. Like,
you know what I was hoping for?
There was one segment in the middle that kind of got to use the setting pretty good. Yeah. But other than that, I really feel like it didn't
I was
really
hoping
much.
For first person view.
No, boo. What? No.
Like
God.
they did at the end of Doom.
Yeah, that's why. No, that's terrible, Maggie. That's terrible.
Jason Blum's going to be in the Shark Tank for a Halloween special. What?
I don't get it.
I guess he's supposed to be. Is he one of the people that's trying to approve people's products or something?
Oh, the show.
Yeah.
I thought he meant an actual Shark Tank.
No, it's not Fear Factor, Matt.
All right. Next up, we're not doing spoilers. We also checked out, and again, not spoilers, just casual conversation of Totally Killer on Amazon Prime. So if you've not checked out Totally Killer, I wouldn't be surprised because it was not super advertised.
No.
It's a Prime original movie. It's from the same people that made Happy Death Day to You, and Freaky. Same people that did those. And I'm just going to say this. If you've not watched Happy Death Day or Happy Death Day to You, believe me, I get it. It sounds stupid. Just the name alone.
I was actually one of those people. I was like, that sounds dumb.
Yeah. But by God,
it's wonderful.
Are they not maybe the best thrillers that we've had in the past like 15 years?
I agree.
So like one of the things that they do, the filmmakers do with these is that they take kind of an old movie and then add a slasher film to it. So like Happy Death Day, the first one is like Groundhog's Day plus a slasher movie. Happy Death Day to You is like almost like It's a Wonderful Life plus a slasher film. Freaky is Freaky Friday plus a slasher film. And then Totally Killer is Back to the Future plus a slasher film. And they fucking nail it. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
They nailed it. It's so good.
I discovered this movie on an Instagram ad.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even know it existed.
I started watching it one day and I was like, oh my God. Like, I think I only made it like maybe 15, 20 seconds into the trailer.
Yeah.
Where they show Randall Park as the sheriff.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, this is a Matt Bryant movie right
It's
here.
a Matt Bryant-ass movie.
It's Back to the Future. And it's Happy Death Day pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
And,
it's so good.
He watched the trailer and he's like, yeah, we're gonna watch it at some point.
And we've been kind of just holding off on it until we had a weekend that we could, check it out. And finally got to watch it this weekend.
Yes.
And highly recommend. I wish it would have went to theaters. I feel like it's going to be kind of lost amongst all the kind of, is that you? Okay. Amongst all the like just the crap that they throw out on the streamers, and like there's a new Chris Evans movie that's on Netflix, and like nobody's gonna think about that in like a month, if even a month from now. And I feel like Totally Killer will unfortunately fall victim to that.
Yeah,
and it deserves so much better.
Yeah,
like it's so good. Like Totally Killer is like what Prey was for Hulu.
Yeah.
Like Prey deserved better than just a Hulu release. Prey is maybe the best Predator movie ever made.
Yeah.
This deserved better than just being on Amazon Prime. It's great.
Yeah.
And like whenever it does hit like iTunes or even like 4K Blu-ray, like I want to buy it. I want to be able to own this. I don't want to just have to rely on Amazon to not take it off their streamers, but it's so good. So good.
After we finished this one, I told Matt that this was sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. That this was probably my favorite October scary movie this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Again.
No, you're fine. And we'll definitely be adding this to the ranking here in a bit. I'm gonna look up Eric's comment.
Yeah,
here.
I was just say he says it's so her Totally Killer is being compared to Final Girls from 2015.
I feel like I watched that.
I feel like I didn't.
Well, you didn't watch a lot of
no
movies. Is that the one with? Yeah, okay. This is the one that I think we bought it. Where like they go to the camp and like it's almost like they get sucked into the movie.
Oh yeah.
And her mom is an actress in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got a Bumper. What's his name? Adam Devine.
Oh, Bumper.
Bumper. Yeah.
From Pitch Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that movie.
Okay.
I could see that. I think that's probably a good comparison. I've not watched that movie. We have it to buy or to watch, but we haven't watched it yet. I could see the comparisons to that. I think this one, the one thing that they do in these, and just what I've picked up from Happy Death Day to You and this one, is they include a bit of heart. Mm-hmm. Like it's not just the slasher and just the not even parody, but like just the trope, right? But they also include like a level of sincerity and it makes you legitimately care about the characters
Yeah.
and if they actually, you know, who survives, who doesn't survive, what happens to the relationships and stuff. Like, if you stripped away the time travel element and if you stripped away the slasher element, like, this is still a very well made like teen movie, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's still really good. So I definitely think it's just a cut above the rest. I definitely cannot recommend it more.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get into spoilers or anything.
And I texted my brother and I was like, "Hi, if you haven't watched Totally Killer on Amazon," and he said, "I can't believe I'm actually saying this to you, but I've already watched it and I loved it." And I said, "I loved it too." I just saw those funny. He said, "I can't believe I'm saying this to you."
Yeah, it's been out about a month.
Yeah.
Now, one thing, and this isn't a spoiler, but as far as the top of time travel, it is, oddly enough, it's very similar to the Loki time travel, where it's Bill and Ted time travel, where time continues.
Poor Matt.
And, like, it's fine. It's a narrative device. I get it. You know, I understand it. But, like, it's not how time travel works. But that's fine. Whatever. Like, you know what? I was watching it, and as soon as they introduced that piece of the time travel element, I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna enjoy this movie. I'm not gonna let this, like, it doesn't matter.
Because
like,
he'll dissect it to death. I was like, please just watch it. I want to watch it so bad.
And I did. And
all right, we convinced Eric.
Oh, sweet, Eric. You'll have to let us know what you think. I really, really like it. Yeah. I really like the mask.
Yeah, the mask. I really like the main girl too.
Yeah, Sabrina.
Yeah, it is Sabrina. That is right.
Oh, wow.
I could not place her to save my life.
She's also in Mad Men. She's the daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we watch Sabrina? Should we go back and watch that?
No.
We need to watch Wednesday.
We need to watch Wednesday before Sabrina.
All right, Maggie. Anything else you'd like to say about Totally Killer? All right,
no,
let's get into our rankings. All right, everybody. We are in the final ranking of fall 2023. That's right. We will be starting the winter. I believe we call it the following year. I'll have to go back and check December's videos, but I believe it's winter 2024 is what we'll be starting the list.
Okay.
I believe, because it runs through January. And then starting in February will be spring 2024.
Yes.
So, yeah, fun times. You got to think.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we start summer in May. Yeah. Because that's how studios like to do it. So, we've got 3 to add to the list. Killers of the Flower Moon, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Totally Killer. So, at number 10... just to remind everybody where we're at. Number 10, we got Paw Patrol 2. Number 9, A Haunting in Venice. Number 8, Love at First Sight. I forgot about that movie. Yeah. Number 7, The Creator. Number 6, No One Will Save You. Number 5, The Nun 2. Number 4, Ahsoka. Number 3, The Exorcist Believer. Number 2, One Piece. And number 1, The Fall of the House of Usher. So, let's see here. What do we want to start with?
Let's just knock out FNAF.
FNAF. I'm going to say, Maggie, where do you want to put FNAF? Do you want to see the list?
Below Paw Patrol.
God damn it, Maggie. I mean, you're not wrong.
I thought Paw Patrol 2 had a better story than this.
Fuck, Maggie, come on. You're just trying to get the FNAF people, like, angry at you.
Come at me.
This is like when I told everybody that Leonardo was the worst turtle. Okay, like, you're just trying right now. You're just wanting hate. I mean, I'm with you. Let's do it. All right.
Oh my God. Hey.
FNAF.
It's at the bottom of our list. We are not critics.
Yeah, and again, this is just our ranking. We're not trying to say that anything is better or worse made. No. Because I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Killer of the Flower Moon is probably the best made movie on this list. It will not be number 1.
No.
Like, we enjoyed it, but it won't be number 1. And that's not to say that it wasn't well made. It's, like I said, probably the best made thing that's on here. So, next we've got... Let's actually go ahead and do Killer of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon, sorry. Where are you feeling it? I mean, it was really good.
I would say maybe the new number 6.
Below the Nun 2.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. I was thinking either above or below the Nun 2. I was thinking I'd probably put Ahsoka above it, just as far as personal enjoyment level. But I couldn't decide between the Nun 2 and it.
I enjoyed the Nun too.
Yeah. It was, and the fact that you enjoyed the Nun 2 and you hate scary movies, like, says a lot. I'm down with that.
Okay.
God, this list. Killers of the Flower Moon. All right, and that leaves Totally Killer.
That's gonna be
number 1. That's where I'm starting it off. Number 1. The new number 1, baby.
Why would you
convince me otherwise?
Mark Hamill, Rahul.
Hey man, I love Fall of the House of Usher. I love Flanagan, all right? Totally Killer came out of nowhere and fucked my life up, all right? It rocks on so many levels. It's funny. It's horny.
It really is. There's a lot of people horny in it.
Like, and it totally nails the vibe, you know? And it's just from nowhere. Like, this isn't fair, but like, I expect greatness from Flanagan, and I got greatness. So it met my expectations, okay? Like, even though my expectations were super high. Like, I mean, look, I love Fall of the House of Usher, and I'm open to the conversation. But I really enjoyed Totally Killer. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot. Like, I'm not planning on buying Fall of the House of Usher. I will buy Totally Killer.
Well, of course
at some
not.
point.
It's going to be on Netflix forever.
No, not anymore, baby. It's not how streamers work anymore. Don't you remember? They take shit off now so they can write it off for taxes and shit. It's a whole thing. That's why I can't watch Willow.
Die.
Maybe. What if we had like a linear, like something that you could just like turn on and it would play like a collection of shows, you know, just back to back, and like it's curated for you, and like
cable.
Maybe they could have like ads between the shows.
Cable.
And like we could even include like current events, you know, like
news,
like when things happen, and they could even like inform you of like what the
WCYB
day's weather would have, you know, like it could be informative and entertaining, you know, and like in the mornings we could have like, you know, things that are more for, you know, younger audiences, but then as like,
Matt,
you know, kids start going to sleep, maybe we have more prime viewing.
Matt,
you know? Yes, ma'am.
You're describing cable TV. Stop it.
And the Oscar goes to John Cena. It's a callback.
I could see him in my mind.
Maggie, where are you thinking? Like when you first look at this, where are you thinking? And don't say what I'm.
I kind of want to, so we don't have to debate this anymore. I would fail debate class, guys. I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I want to know what your original thought was.
I was thinking at least the new number 3.
Some below One Piece. I disagree. I think it's still on number 1, baby. Totally Killer at number 1. It's October. Like, it's spooky season. And, like, this is fun, you know? This is like a fucking fun,
chill,
like, Tom 80s slasher, high school, Breakfast Club, Back to the Future, Scream movie. You know what I mean? This is cinema. This is the movies.
The movies.
Like, if this movie had been in theaters, I'd be talking about...
God, that thing's creeping me out.
I'd be talking about, like, how fucking rad it is. You know, I'd be like, oh my God, this movie needs to be number 1. Everybody just go fucking watch it. Go pay whatever. I'd want to go back to, like, a midnight showing. Like, it could be a cultural phenomenon, you know?
For phenomenal?
Yes. And now it's just going to be on Amazon Studios. Because God hates us. And by God, I mean Jeff Bezos.
I was going to say, Bezos hates us. Maddie?
What?
Matt?
What?
I'll let you have it at number 1.
I don't want you to let me have it. I want you to admit that
Defeat?
it deserves number one.
It deserves number one, Matthew.
You're just saying that.
I am.
God damn it,
I'm
Maggie.
tired. I'm pregnant. I start my 7th month of pregnancy last week.
The new number one. I'll take it. Totally killer.
Better.
All right, everybody. Your final ranking for fall 2023. I guess that means we're going to put Loki in winter, yeah. Typically, we would put it in whatever season it came out in, but we'll just put it in the next one. So, your final ranking for fall 2023. God damn it, Maggie. And number 13, FNAF. Number 12, Paw Patrol 2. God damn it. Number 11, A Haunting in Venice. Number 10, Love at First Sight. Number 9, The Creator. Number 8, No One Will Save You. Number 6, Killers of the Flower Moon. Number 5, wait. I'm all, well, see, because it's all, I didn't update the numbers.
Matt tried to keep it in, but I saw his face in 3, 2, 1. I disagree. And he looks towards Maggie. Good job, Eric. You know how to read him now.
He gets
I knew he would say that to me. No.
Nope. Okay, let me try this again. Number 13, FNAF. Number 12, Paw Patrol 2. Number 11, A Haunting in Venice. Number 10, Love at First Sight. Number 9, The Creator. Number 8, No One Will Save You. Number 7, Killers of the Flower Moon. Number 6, The Nun 2. Number 5, Ahsoka. Number 4, The Exorcist Believer. Number 3, One Piece. Number 2, The Fall of the House of Usher. And the number 1 spot, totally killer. And it is totally killer. God damn it.
You gave me a whoopee cushion,
All right,
basically.
everybody. That's going to wrap it up for us, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back again tomorrow night for a special Halloween edition of Super 90s Playback. That's right. We got our Halloween specials. We're going to watch them, find out what's on there. Oh, look at that. It's already rewound and everything. It's going to be exciting. So come hang out with us live tomorrow night right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did right here. You can get your name in every video that we make and also get access to some sweet emojis, including you. And, of course, our monthly movie commentary for Scott Pilgrim is up, or will be shortly. And we've also got Matt plus Maggie for October is up. So, well, again, it will be. But that's going to wrap it up for us, everyone. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye. God damn.